Background checks to buy a gun barrel. That's the next anti-gun maneuver out of Sacramento. This is SB 704. It's by Democrat Jesse Aragon, I think, out of Oakland. He was actually a city council member and mayor of Berkeley, which is a very, very anti-gun city and has typically some very extreme laws and regulations and is plagued by crime. So this could have been stopped. SB 704 could have been stopped back then when he was on the city council. Someone could have stepped in, raised a little bit of money and ended this guy's political career before he became a senator, a state senator, and is now in Sacramento trying to infringe on your rights. So what's the deal here? Well, what he wants to do is make you go through, basically take the same steps, background check and everything, when you buy a gun as when you buy a barrel as when you buy a gun. So you're just buying a barrel. You're just buying an upper for an AR. You're buying a new barrel for your hunting gun, whatever. You want to switch a barrel out. In order to purchase that barrel, if SB 704 passes, you're going to have to go through a background check, of course, pay a fee, et cetera, et cetera. You got to understand how these types of bills come up. He didn't recognize that there's a problem and then sit down and brainstorm and figure out how are we going to solve this problem. That's not what happened. One of two things happened. Either the anti-gunners at Brady or Moms Demand Action came to him and said, hey, we have a whole list of bills we want to pass that'll absolutely harass gun owners, and we want you to carry it because I don't know if you remember, but we endorsed you and we helped you get elected. And he said, okay, fine. Or he said, gee, I don't really have anything going on. I don't have any bills to pass. I don't have any great ideas. So I'm going to look around. I'm going to talk to different lobbyists and other organizations and see if I can pass a bill. I'll bet you an anti-gun bill would probably help me, get some votes, raise some money, so I could tell my base that, hey, I'm doing something. That's how this stuff is done. Very, very rarely, almost never, does an elected official identify a problem and then come up with a creative solution, and stand for something that they actually believe. So he's not looking at, he isn't just sitting around thinking, boy, these barrels need background checks. I better do something about it. It was, he either is trying to raise money or get reelected, or some busybody lobbyist anti-gunner decided, hey, this is going to be our next latest and greatest. So that's what's going on. That's SB 704. We definitely need that not to pass. It's not going to do anybody any good. It's just going to harass us all, make things difficult. Hey, thanks for watching Gun Owners Radio. I hope you loved that clip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on social media, and check out our website at gunownersradio.com.